Good morning. Thank you for joining me for this yoga class today. This will be an hour-long flow focusing on our hips. We're going to be practicing some self-love, acceptance, and finding presence on our mat today. All you'll need today is your mat. You can use blocks, yoga blanket. I'll be offering modifications throughout the practice. We're going to begin on our backs in a reclined position with one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Breathe here for just a moment. Inhale as you feel the air enter in your nose, traveling down your throat into your chest and belly, and exhale from your belly, chest, throat, and nostrils. Inhale through your nose, feel it move down your throat, into your chest, your belly. Exhale, belly, chest, throat, nose. On your next inhale, inhale acceptance for yourself, your body, your mind. Exhale all that does not serve you. Allow your breathing to slow as you become present in the moment. Allow yourself to sink into stillness. Allow yourself to set aside whatever burdens are weighing on your heart. It takes just one single moment, a reminder to breathe, a moment to be still, for your body to slowly settle, soften, and create space for imperfection. Oftentimes, we'll force our body and mind into places of resistance and wonder why we feel discomfort. When we're more open to listening to subtle hints and messages about our body, what it likes, what it dislikes, what it leans towards, maybe sways away from, then we're more capable of walking through life a bit more balanced. Your body wants to relax. Your mind seeks comfort. Allow this yoga practice to provide you the space you need to be truly present. There's absolutely nowhere that your mind, your body, or your spirit need to be in this moment, except for right here on your yoga mat. As we move into fish pose, we remain reclined. Allow the soles of your feet to meet each other and your knees to fall apart. Keep your hand on your heart and your belly as you inhale and exhale for about 4 rounds. Inhale, and exhale, allow your body to sink deeper into the mat. On your next inhale, allow your feet to find the mat, soles on the floor, knees pointed upward, as we move into a gentle twist. We'll begin by window wipering our knees left and right. Finding presence in your body. Feel where it feels sticky. Your hips, your hamstrings, your glutes. On your next inhale, drop your knees over to the left. Bring your arms out to a T, palms face the sky, and your gaze falls to the right. For a little deeper of a twist, bring your left ankle on top of your right knee and gently press towards the ground. Breathe here. On your next inhale, soles of your feet meet the ground, knees are pointed towards the sky, and exhale your knees to the right-hand side. Arms remain in a T, palms are facing towards the sky to receive energy. Again, for a deeper stretch, you can bring that right ankle atop your left knee. Gently press that right ankle towards the ground. On your next inhale, allow your feet to meet the ground. Knees are pointed up. Bring your hands to the mat, right next to your glutes, right next to your hips, and press your hands into the ground. On your next inhale, apply pressure to your feet as you lift your tailbone to the sky for a gentle bridge. Inhale here. And exhale, lower. Inhale, tailbone lifts to bridge. Exhale, lower. One more inhale as you rise up to bridge. Glutes are strong, hamstrings are strong. And exhale, lower down. On your next inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Hold them gently into your chest. Begin to rock side to side, allowing your lower body to really press into the mat, giving yourself a nice massage. On your next inhale, place your hands below your legs, behind your hamstrings, behind your knees, and begin slowly rocking front to back until you meet in a crisscross seated position. Allow your eyes to gently close or find the tip of your nose. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, gentle twist to the right. Allow your left hand to find your right knee and your right hand to fall behind your bottom. Your gaze goes past your right shoulder towards the back of your mat. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, perhaps you twist a bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. On your next inhale, return to center, arms graze the sky. Exhale, your right hand finds your left knee. Left hand falls into a tent behind your body, and your gaze is over your left shoulder. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, perhaps you twist a bit further. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more inhale to lengthen, and exhale to twist. On your next inhale, your arms rise up to the sky. Exhale, find hands to heart center as your eyes close. On your next inhale, send your legs to the back of your mat as we meet in a tabletop position. Your fingers are spread wide under your shoulders. Knees or hips width distance. Your spine is in a straight line. Your gaze is about 1 foot to 1.5 feet in front of your mat. On your next inhale, drop your belly, arch your spine, tailbone rises, gaze meets the sky for cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your belly, tuck your tailbone for cat. Inhale, belly drops, tailbone rises, as does your gaze for cow pose. Exhale, back rounds, tailbone tucks for cat. Continue moving with your own breath for 3 rounds of cat-cow. Last inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, we'll meet back in neutral. Exhale here. On your next inhale, your right arm opens to the side of your mat. Exhale as you send it under your left arm. Your right shoulder meets the mat, your right temple meets the mat as well for thread the needle. Your left hand can stay in front of your face. You can also walk it forward. If you're looking for a bit more of a twist, you can bring that left hand behind your back, reaching towards that right thigh. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, allow your left hand to fall right by your face. Press into that left hand. Bring your right hand out to the sky again. And exhale, plant it. On your next inhale, we'll do the same on the other side. Left arm opens to the side wall. Exhale. Thread the needle under your right arm. Left temple meets the mat. Right hand is either planted by your face, walks forward, or can twist for a slight bind behind your back, reaching for your left thigh. Inhale here. And exhale. On your next inhale, bring that right palm in front of your face. Push into that right palm, open your left arm, and exhale, that left hand plants. We're in neutral tabletop. Let's do 2 more rounds of cat-cow before we move into our sun salutations. Inhale, belly drops, tailbone rises, gaze is to the sky for cow pose. Exhale, round your back, tuck your tailbone, belly is tight. Cat, 1 more, inhale, arched back, tailbone rises, chest is open, gaze to the sky for cow. And exhale, tuck your belly, tuck your tailbone, engage your core for cat. And then we'll meet in neutral tabletop. On your next inhale, your toes tuck, bring strength into your legs, push yourself backward to downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Your ankles, your heels do not need to meet the mat, but send the energy towards the mat with your heels. Shoulders are engaged, core is engaged. And breathe. On your next inhale, step your right foot between your hands. Your left foot follows for a forward fold. Allow your knees to bend as you grab for opposite elbows. Your head falls heavy and begin to sway left to right. You can nod your head yes, shake your head no. Raspberry your lips to begin to relax your jaw. On your next inhale, begin to straighten your legs. Allow your palms to find your shins, your knees, your thighs. For flat back, gaze is forward, and exhale, forward fold. On your next inhale, plant your feet firmly into your mat. Feet are at hips distance. Legs are strong, and rise up to the sky. Exhale, arms are by your side, palms face forward for mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. On your next inhale, step back into plank. Place your knees on the floor. Exhale, shift forward a bit. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees into chaturanga. Inhale, lift yourself up to cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, engage your core, send your tailbone back into the air for downward facing dog. Stay here for 2 full breaths, ensuring your hands are firmly planted into the ground. Heels are reaching towards the floor, they do not need to meet. On your next exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands, left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms sweep up. Perhaps a slight back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, either lower your knees or keep your Knees raised into plank. Shift forward. Elbows at 90 degrees. Chaturanga, inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale into downward dog. Stay here for just a moment. On your next inhale, your right foot rises. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands and rise up to crescent moon. Your biceps are parallel and surround your face. Legs are strong, gaze is forward. Engage that left glute, bend that right knee. Inhale. Exhale, hands frame your right foot. Step the right foot back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, left leg raises. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, lift up to crescent moon. Biceps frame your face. Engage that right glute. Come up super high on your tiptoes of your right foot and make sure that left knee is bent. Inhale here. And exhale, hands frame your left foot. Step the left foot back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, right leg rises, right leg plants between your hands, left foot follows, forward fold. Exhale here. On your next inhale, rise to mountain. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. On your next inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot plants between your hands. Inhale to crescent moon. Exhale, plant your left foot and open your arms parallel to the long side of your mat. Your right knee is over your right ankle, bent and strong. Your left foot, the outer edge, is firmly planted into the ground for warrior two. Inhale, pivot that back foot, meet back in crescent. Exhale, hands plant, framing your right foot. Exhale, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe here. On your next inhale, your left foot rises. Exhale, foot plants between your hands. Inhale, rise up to crescent. Exhale, plant your right foot. Arms are parallel to the long side of your mat. Tailbone is tucked, hips are open. Left knee is bent. Warrior two. Your gaze is over your left fingertips. Arms are strong. On your next inhale, pivot your back foot, facing forward, crescent moon. Inhale. Exhale. Hands plant to frame your left foot. Step back to plank. Move through your vinyasa. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. And breathe. From downward facing dog, your next inhale, right foot rises. Exhale, foot plants between your hands. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, warrior two. On your next inhale, your left hand meets your lower back. Right arm is facing towards the sky. Gently lean back for exalted warrior. On your next inhale, your right forearm meets your right thigh. Palm is up, almost like you're serving a platter. And your left hand is open to the side of your mat for extended side angle. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, engage that right glute. Push yourself back up to warrior two. Once more into exalted warrior. Exhale, hands plant to frame your right foot. Step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. On your next inhale, left leg rises, left foot plants between your hands. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, right foot plants. Arms are parallel to the side of your mat, warrior two. Inhale, right arm goes behind your lower back. Left arm raises, gently lean back. Reverse warrior. On your next exhale, your left forearm meets your left thigh. Right arm opens and breathe. With every inhale, lengthen that arm. Exhale, perhaps open it just a bit more. Send your heart energy towards the sky and breathe. On your next inhale, bring strength into your left leg. Push yourself back up to warrior two. One more, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands forward to frame your left foot. Step back into plank. Exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes. Send your tailbone back. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. On your next inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot plants between your hands. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. For a bit more of a challenge, if you're looking for a bind, you could bring your left arm behind your hand, reaching towards your inner right thigh. Go ahead and tuck that right elbow underneath your thigh. Begin to reach for your hand. If that's not in your practice, but you'd still like a bit deeper of a twist, you can place that right hand on the floor. Left hand is open to the sky. Use your right tricep to push that right knee back in space. This is a nice deep hip opener. Inhale, lengthen that left arm. Exhale, perhaps open your chest a bit more. On your next inhale, bring both of your hands on the inside of that right foot. Lower your back knee. Perhaps your right foot moves to the right a bit. We're in low lizard lunge. Start shifting your body back and forth. For a bit more support under that left knee, you can add a blanket or you can fold your mat if your knee is bothering you. On your next exhale, you can come to your elbows, roll over to the side of your right foot, and breathe here. This is a very deep hip opener. You may feel some emotions come to the top of your mind. That is normal. Your muscles have memory, emotions, feelings, trauma can be stored in your body and you don't even know it. On your next inhale, walk your hands back up. Bring that right foot between your hands. Rock back and forth. We'll meet in half splits. Your hips are back over your left knee. Body is folded over that right leg. Toes are pointed towards your face. You almost want to send the energy from your right pinky toe towards your forehead, and you'll really feel that stretch in your hamstrings. As you inhale, try to lengthen your spine, and on your exhale, try to get your forehead to your knee. Certainly does not have to meet it, mine can't, but send the energy that way. You can use blocks under your hands to raise the floor a bit more if this is a bit challenging. You can also rock back and forth. On your next inhale, rock forward. Place your hands on opposite sides of your feet. Go ahead and tuck that left foot so you're in low runner's lunge. Plant your left hand. Open your right hand for a twist. Inhale here. Exhale, plant your right hand. Send your right foot up to three-legged dog and plant for downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal your feet out a little bit. Notice the difference in your legs. Maybe your right ankle or right heel is a little closer to the ground than your left. On your next inhale, Left leg rises. Exhale, left foot plants between your hands. Inhale, rise to crescent. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Again, if you're looking for a bit more of a twist, a bit deeper, maybe you're looking for a bind, send that right hand behind your body. Reach towards your inner left thigh. You can send that left shoulder closer to your left thigh, reach through, and reach for your hand. If a bind is not in your practice, but you're still looking for a bit of a deeper stretch, plant or tend to your hands on the inside of that left foot. Open your right arm up to the sky and breathe. As you inhale, lengthen that right arm. Exhale, send the energy of your heart towards the sky. Inhale. On your next exhale, your hands plant on the inside of that left foot. Walk your left leg out to the side a bit more. Plant that right knee. We're in low lizard. Begin rocking back and forth. Feel where the stickiness in your hip is living. Inhale as you move forward and exhale as you rock back. On your next inhale, perhaps you come to your knees, perhaps you come to the outside of that left foot. Maybe you need blocks under your hands to bring the floor a bit closer to you, and this is a totally fine position. This is a very deep hip opener. We'll stay here for a few breaths. On your next inhale, walk your hands back to the inside of that left foot. Send that left foot between your hands and begin to rock back and forth for half splits. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale. Let's land right here. Your left leg is straight. Left toes are flexed. Send the energy from your left pinky toe towards your head. As you inhale, lengthen your spine a bit, and exhale. Try to energetically or physically get your forehead to your knee. This is too much on that right knee. Please place a blanket below. Double up your mat. Try to sit in the discomfort. It should not hurt, but discomfort means your muscles are gaining strength. The fascia around your muscles is loosening. On your next exhale, allow your hands to frame that left knee. Tuck your right toes. Right hand remains planted, left arm opens to the side for a nice low lunge twist. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale, exhale, plant your hands so they're framing your left foot. Exhale, send your left leg back to three-legged dog. Exhale, plant your foot, walk your dog out. On your next inhale, breathe into your back ribs. Exhale, open mouth, exhale. On your next inhale, lower your knees to the width of your mat. Sink your hips back. Walk your fingers forward for child pose. Allow in between your eyebrows, your third eye to meet the ground as you ground yourself and find presence in this moment. On your inhale, breathe deeply into your back. Fill up your ribs, fill up your lungs. Exhale, open mouth, exhale. 2 more, full inhale, breathe into your back. Fill up like a balloon, open mouth, exhale. 1 more inhale, biggest inhale of the day. Exhale. We'll stay here for 2 more breaths. Find stillness. With every inhale, breathe into your back body, and exhale, perhaps send your hips a bit closer to your heels. On your next inhale, find yourself in a neutral tabletop position once more. Exhale here. Inhale, tuck your toes, lift your tailbone. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, foot plants between your hands. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale. Hands are on the inside of that right foot for lizard pose. Lower that left foot. Find stillness here. Inhale, tuck your left toes. Lengthen that back leg. Left hand remains planted. Right arm opens up to the sky. Exhale, plant that right hand. Send that right leg back. 3-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left foot plants between your hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent moon. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, lizard pose, hands on the inside of your left foot. Right foot down. Either find your elbows, your palms, some blocks. Sink into your hips. Inhale, tuck those right toes. Send that left knee to hover the mat. Right hand plants, left arm opens for a twist. Exhale, hands plant, left foot rises, 3-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, right leg rises. Send your right knee to your right elbow, right ankle to your left wrist for a pigeon pose. Square your hips to the front of the mat. If your right butt cheek is not on the floor, place a blanket, place a block. It'll make it a lot easier to square your hips. Walk your hands back so your chest is open. Take a nice big inhale here. Exhale, fold forward. You could be on your elbows. You can have your third eye resting on a block, on your hands. We'll be here for a moment, so get comfortable. Just like lizard, This is another intense hip opening pose. Breathe in, strength. Breathe into those areas that you feel sticky. Your outer right hip should feel a bit of discomfort, but certainly not pain. Inhale and exhale to loosen those areas up a little bit. Hip openers are so wonderful for mobility, for strength building. As I said before, they are also incredibly emotionally cleansing. Maybe you're feeling emotions you didn't know were there. Maybe you have some tears falling from your eyes that you don't know where they're coming from. Feel them, let them happen. On your next inhale, go ahead and walk your hands back. Inhale, really open that chest. Perhaps you bend that left leg, open your left arm, and catch your left foot in your hand as you gaze towards that left foot for King Pigeon. Inhale here. Exhale, allow that left leg to drop. Hands are at the front of your mat. Inhale, tuck your left toes. Send your right foot back to three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee towards left elbow, left ankle towards right wrist. Send that right leg back. Hips are square towards the front of the mat. Your shin might be parallel to the front of the mat. Maybe it's not. You want that left glute resting on something if it's not resting on the mat naturally. Perhaps put a blanket or a block under that left glute. Walk your hands back. Open your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Begin to walk your hands forward. Maybe your hands on the mat is as deep as you can go. Maybe you move down to your elbows. Maybe you have a block that's resting your third eye. Maybe you're able to go so far down to rest your hands as a pillow on your forehead. Either way, get comfortable. Breathe and feel. Inhale and exhale into the places that feel sticky, into the places that feel discomfort. Remain in your stillness. On your next inhale, walk your hands back. Inhale, chest is open. Perhaps on your exhale, you bend that right leg, open your right arm, and catch your right foot with that right arm. Your gaze is towards your right foot for King Pigeon. Left fingers are tented at the front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, allow that right foot to drop. Hands are at the front of your mat. Tuck your right toes. Push your left leg back up to the sky for three-legged dog. Allow it to plant for downward facing dog. Walk your dog out one more time. Inhale here. Exhale, knees drop. We'll meet in neutral tabletop. Allow yourself to come to seated butterfly pose. Soles of your feet meet. Knees open to the side of your mat. Your hands can be at your toes, your ankles, your knees. Inhale for a straight spine. Perhaps you tuck your chin a little bit to allow your cervical spine to be straight as well. Inhale into your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold deeper. On your next inhale, come back to seated butterfly. Allow your right shin to be parallel with the front of your mat and stack that left leg on top. This is cow pose. This is another hip opening stretch. Inhale, your hands are on your knees. Exhale, bend forward. You'll feel this in your outer left hip. Inhale, come back to seated. Exhale, swap legs. Your left leg is on the bottom, shin is parallel towards your mat. Exhale, right leg stacks on top. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, straight legs. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, round your back and slowly we'll meet in reclined. Allow your eyes to close as we fall into our final Shavasana, our final resting pose. You can remain here with your legs long, arms are to your sides, palms are facing upward to receive energy, or your palms can meet the ground for grounding energy. Another option would be to bring the soles of your feet together as your knees fall apart to meet in fish pose. Inhale through your nose. Feel as it goes down your throat into your chest, your belly. Exhale from your belly, chest, throat, and nose. Rest your awareness on various facets of life. without analyzing or judgment. Notice how you feel. What emotions? What physical sensations? What thoughts are coming to mind? Rest your awareness on the immediate environment. Notice sounds, the temperature, your body connecting to the mat. Become mindful of your feelings and physical sensations and letting go. Now bring your awareness inward. Notice feelings and physical sensations that come with a shift in awareness from the external to the internal. Are you relaxed? Are you energized? Are you feeling neutral? Create awareness without analyzing or judgment. Allow your thoughts and feelings to come and go. Bring this mindfulness to your day-to-day life. Bring your awareness inward. Notice life with an internal perspective. Are you relaxed? Are you energized? Are you neutral? Create awareness without analyzing or judgment, without holding on to the past or grasping for the future. Begin to have some deeper inhales. And with your exhale, perhaps bring a bit of movement into your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Maybe you roll out your wrists. On your next inhale, allow your legs and your arms to go long. Inhale, and on your exhale, find your favorite side for a reclined fetal position, and breathe here for just a moment. On your next exhale, push your body up. Allow your eyes to remain closed as your hands meet heart center. Bring your hands and your thumbs to meet your forehead. May your thoughts be filled with love and light. Bring your hands to your lips. May your words be filled with love and light. And bring your hands to heart center. May your heart be filled with love and light. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. The light in me sees, honors, and respects the light in you. Thank you so much for practicing with me.